So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End. In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Whoa.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Lovely.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Okay. Look at that. Like, it's just like a bunch of other dead stars around here. Like, God. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely, I suspect, given the torpid, stale air, quality air. Never mind that, we must find Thancred. Let's search at the prow of the ship. Seems as good a direction as any. Try not to stay too far. Let's really sight one another. Whoa. See, like, let it never be said that space isn't fucking cool. You're a statue. Can I jump to this? Please say I can jump to this. Oh, thank God. I expected to not be able to do that. You're dead. Ruins. But of what I want. Wait a minute. I recognize this tiling. Perhaps we can find something to help understand the nature of this place. A relic, inscription, anything. Am I gonna find Omega? Guys, if this actually involves Omega, like, I'm just prefacing this now, I'm going to lose my shit. Like, there's a level of validation that I will undoubtedly, what the f am I going out there for? I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings, a poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. If Thancred here, I'd never know it. From what I can tell, we're near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Yeah, and look! The green plume's just like the dragon world. Maybe. I mean, we are surrounded by dragons! Maybe I'm inaccurate. This is an Omega 4 from the Dragon Star. Were you able to find anything? As I feared. And still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. Felt it too when I was near that thing. What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Eh? Wait, can only I sense it? Before we jump into any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. We only found more questions when we are in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's starboard we've yet to explore. Let's try searching there then. So what? That dragon doesn't exist? Meteion? Autumn, aboard before we join the others. It's just that right there, man. This is crazy. But as much as space can terrify me sometimes, like, then you have moments like this. It's just... You see them too, don't you? The dragons. Oh, okay, I'm not crazy, thank God. As I thought, their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Garsamir and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live in all Aetherius? Ah, better to leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? I get the feeling that whatever planet Omega is from, they succeeded in their war, perhaps into a mutually deleterious effect. Whoa. Look at that. It's like a ruined aetherite. And these dragons are sentient. Yeah, like they're mist dragons.
Dragons? Here?
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse Dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Hey, side note, where's Thancred?
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
What did you do?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist, in like manner to the oblivion I send. I tried to drown out your ether with Dynamis, beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteion holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
My new crystal, please.
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this
No,
far.
don't say that.
We must press on.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
Like, he can't just go just like that. Like, we gotta be able to pull him back somehow. Soul without body, a form of being with which we are not wholly familiar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. Circumstances are rather more dire than that, 'tis true, but I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. Regardless, in the sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it, and ascertain the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat Meteion. Justinian, Autumn, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhap they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surroundings. If there is a path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it. Very well, we can reconvene here when everyone is finished. Meteion said these dragons are a shadow and shade from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, are not likely to be amenable to company, let alone conversation, so please be careful. Let us slid up and gather what knowledge we may. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost. So glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, no bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat, never had we known such shame. Stilled now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened with ignominy. We fly no more, only slink into oblivion. To be honest, part of me really hopes Garthmir wakes up a little bit, just long enough to see this. A visitor, not of this star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame. Oh, how we would adore thee. Alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march onto oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise and bid thee leave us, we crave not companionship, only silence. Thou wouldst bid me speak. Folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar, only watch and wait and end. But only one sight yet stirs my blood, tempereth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Ah, no, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs to possess of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. That's what I think it is, isn't it? They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground. Or was. I've seen similar on Nefarious. The Garthmir's kind must have once lived and thrived in a place such as this. Beatrice said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. Yes, let's just look at the broken ones. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the viscous mire, you peer inside and see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its nesting place. Oh god. The embryo's still there. A murky liquid is pooled inside this eggshell. The noxious feeder is indicative of contamination. Oh, that's a dragon. Inside the shattered egg, you find the remains of an unborn dragon. The body has already begun to decompose. The gelatinous, half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. Oh. This one, though. This egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragon within succeeded in hatching. What's this? I thought all their eggs had been ruined. Yeah, that didn't look like that before, did it? If the dragonette was indeed hatched, there's no sign of it here, or its sire for that matter. We should look for them. You start with the Klitoffs, I'll search the plains.